Hello and welcome. This is a reading for Sun sign Aries, Rising Aries, Moon in Aries for 2024. Happy New Year, Aries. Welcome. 2024 is going to be a bit of a transitional year. You have Pluto entering Aquarius in January 2024. You have Sun conjoined Pluto January 20th and 21st entering Aquarius. Now the Sun enters Aquarius every year. Pluto, being the outermost planet, is on about a 240-year trip around the Sun. So therefore, each sign, instead of being a month like the Sun, each sign lasts about 20 years. So for all of us, we are completing the last 20-year cycle that started in 2008, and we are sort of entering into a new 20-year cycle. Which goes for real from November of 2024 until about 2044. So throughout, you have Pluto going stationary and direct back and forth into Aquarius. That's why I say it's a transitional year throughout 2024, and then finally in November it is there for real. You had a little dip of it in 2023 between March and about March, April, May, June. So for you, Aries, getting to the point, since about 2008, you have experiencing a lot of culmination into position and honors. You may have had a career that really put you in the limelight for a period of time. This was all wonderful. You were doing what you were supposed to be doing. And now is a time not to hang on to that limelight. You may have already shifted gears to a new career and you're wondering, well, should I still be pursuing the other? And yes, there's always parts of us, talents that we take with us from previous chapters, but you don't have to feel bad if that limelight is not as much as it used to be, because that had its time. Now the next movement for you, next chapter over the next 20 years or so, you are really going to feel a call to help people, a humanitarian call more. Almost feeling a social obligation to help victims of injustice. Your career may put you into that role, or maybe you do volunteer work, but you're really going to feel this shift from being in the limelight to more being where you are helping others, truly helping others in some capacity, whether it be through career, through friends, through volunteer work. But it is going to be a definite shift, and you may have already been feeling this calling already, so you're on the right track. Go with it. Now, for everybody, we have other major things happening in the sky. Pluto has been in a square to Jupiter for quite some time, but Pluto will go into a trine for Jupiter in June of 2024 as Jupiter enters the sign of Gemini. So for the next 6 months, it is still important to be careful, and hopefully in the past you've been careful. Pluto square Jupiter can bring up this feeling like an exaggeration of your own burdens to justify a willingness or a non-willingness to accept responsibility for whatever it is. Maybe it's tasks, maybe it's things, maybe it's your financial situation. But it is important to still avoid any risky schemes. It's too good to be true, don't do it. Really check things out. When Jupiter enters Gemini, then the dynamic will be more of a trine between Pluto and Jupiter, and that's going to improve. So there you could have more of a motivation to explore your potential, but also to help others explore their potential, and it won't have as much of a risk or manipulative quality. It'd be more an encouraging quality to encourage others to really to fulfill their potential. And this could go hand in hand with that sort of humanitarian aspect where you're trying to help somebody improve or help others improve. So that could all flow well together. It's still the first half of the year, it's still going to be just be a little bit more conservative in who you put your energy into or what projects you put your energy into. But with from June on, as the trine starts, it's going to just flow better. It's just going to be a little bit easier to know what to do, where to put your energy, and it'll actually pan out that improvement. Another way of saying is you can't win them all. You know, you can help, but um, sometimes you have to watch that river go by. You can make your suggestion, but allow people's lives to flow by and not wade into the water of their life.